Pet Talk this afternoon. Today we're talking about some of the many plants we may have at home, but that are actually dangerous for the pets.
Right. And Tom was talking about this wonderful weather we're having. People are starting to think about gardening. They're bringing plants inside. They're bringing plants home. And especially, we've just passed Easter. Easter lilies. At my church, a lot of churches in the area have a lot of Easter lilies. They're gorgeous. They can kill your cat. They can make your dog very, very sick. They can cause kidney failure. And so a kitty that has gotten into the lily, not necessarily just eaten it, but played with it, clawed it, and then cleaned their claws, they can end up with some vomiting, lethargy. They stop eating and go into, kidney failure. So it's better with some of these plants, admire them from outside, or take them to your office and just don't have them around the pets. Some of the others, I brought some notes here. Azalea can cause vomiting and diarrhea. I mean, even if the pet doesn't die, they can make a real mess. Right. So you don't want to have to worry about that. Dieffenbachia, this is a real popular plant, can cause some throat swelling, changes in the voice, those types of things. Crown of thorns, English ivy is very, very dangerous. That can kill in 1 to 2 days. So it's really important that you be aware of what's toxic and what isn't. Have only pet-friendly plants in your house, and even then put them out of reach. And there's some good products that you can use to keep pets away. I really like the Sticky Paws products for cats, which is basically, it's double-sided tape, but it comes in sizes that you can put around plants and keep them from even getting close, because cats like to get into the big planters and dig around in those, so you can use those kinds of things also. And go to the website, the ASPCA.org has a poison control hotline, and they have a list of poisonous and toxic plants, so you can just make a list and say, okay, we're getting rid of these, or we're sending these over to Grandma's house where the plant's never going to be in contact with a pet.
And also, it's important to notice the changes immediately if you do happen to have those plants around.
It's very, very important. That's a really good point, because time really is of the essence. And April actually is National Pet First Aid Month. So you might do well to look into the ASPCA site. What are the signs? What can you do at home? Usually with a plant poisoning, you want to either induce vomiting immediately or give the pet something that's going to dilute the poison. But until you know exactly what the plant is, vomiting, some plants can make it worse. Right. So you have to really know. Now I do have a first aid book for pets that you can go to Shojai.com and look at that. But really the best is to talk with your veterinarian about that. There is an emergency veterinary service here in Grayson County now for after hours. And so check with your veterinarian, and if they're closed, call it's better to be safe than sorry. I mean, if they tell you, oh no, roses are fine, he destroyed your bouquet, but he's going to be fine, that's better to know than to worry about it and then 3 days later have a dead pet. As a friend of mine says, a dead pet is no fun.
Not at all.
No.
Okay, a lot of great information. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.